Dear students, welcome to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. This class is for BCom first year, second semester students of commerce from Block 2 Planning. Subject is Principles of Management. So today we will cover the topic Management by Objective and we will understand the introduction and objective part. Well, talking about introduction of MBO and the meaning of the term MBO. First of all, the full form of MBO is Management by Objective. Well, it is a systematic management approach where managers and employees jointly set specific goals. Now, after setting these goals, they have to integrate their responsibilities as well and work towards achieving them. It emphasizes participative decision making. That means all the levels of management are involved in decision making process. Also, it ensures that employees are actively involved in goal setting. Performance is being evaluated based on the achievement of predetermined objectives which we have set previously before starting the task, and which becomes like it makes making it a result oriented approach. So all in all, we can say that management by objective is the key element of management by objective is joint goal setting. That means the organizational goals as well as the goal of the manager and the employees and the subordinates. All the goals are being integrated and made into one simpler goal to be achieved. Then the second part of this is that performance is evaluated. That means the outcome which we get after this, that outcome, that performance is being evaluated. So that is the concept and introduction of MBO. Now let us understand the evolution of MBO. Well, the concept is originated in 1950s. Well, as organization sought more structured and scientific management practices at that time. So, this concept was formalized and popularized by management expert Peter Drucker. Also, initially it was focused on goal setting and performance measurement approach only at managerial level. Later on, all the levels of management were included in that, like the operational level, that is the middle level, and the lower level as well. Gradually, it has been evolved to include employee participation and making it more inclusive and motivating. Now, it has shifted from the rigid system to a more flexible and continuous process with regular feedback system. Now, it is integrated with modern practices like we have performance appraisal system, which is very much necessary while giving increment to the employees. Why? Because when we complete our work, when we fulfill our responsibilities, it becomes very important that that responsibility and that duties need to be evaluated. And on the basis of that evaluation only, your increment, your promotion is being done. So this MBO has been integrated into such kind of practices like performance appraisal systems. Also we have strategic management, which is very much trending nowadays, and also organizational development. Nowadays, MBO is widely used as result oriented approach, which has been aligned with organizational goal as well as individual performance. Okay, now let's talk about Peter Drucker's contribution. Well, the topic was introduced by Peter Drucker in his book, The Practices of Management, in the year 1954. Also, it has emphasized the importance of setting clear-cut goals. Goals need to be specific, as well as the objectives need to be measurable for organization as well as for the employees. So that was the core, or you can say heart of the concept of MBO. Also, the key ideas behind the concept is management by result, not by supervision. That means work has to be done by taking into consideration what outcome we are going to get, not only supervision. That is the first thing. Next is participation and involvement of all the levels of management, those who all take part in completion of the task. Also, the performance standards should be measurable. That means कि whatever the outcome we are going to get, that need to be a measurable quantity, whether quantitatively or qualitatively. Okay. And the last thing is, it is a continuous review and a feedback system should be integrated in management. So this is the basic idea and the contribution given by Peter Drucker for management by objective. Now, there are few definitions very important from your examination point of view. The first definition was given by Peter Drucker. He says, MBO is a system where managers and employees jointly set objectives and performance is evaluated based on their achievement. One important definition is also there given by Harolds and Donnell. They say, MBO is a comprehensive managerial system that integrates organizational goal with individual goals through participation. Also, management is a process whereby superior and subordinate managers of an organization jointly identifies its common goal, define the areas of responsibility and use these measures as guides for operating the unit. This definition was given by George S. Odon. Moving on to the main part of management by objective is to understand that what are the levels of objectives. Well, basically we all know that there are 3 levels of management in organization, the top, middle and lower, whereas here we are going to understand the 4 levels of objectives. Here the first level of objective is corporate level objective, also known as corporate objectives. So they are set by the top level management. Also, they define the overall vision, mission and long-term goals of the organization. Now, we need to understand the importance of corporate level objectives at the first level. Why? Because it is strategic in nature. That means it has been finalized by observing all the environmental factors, then only the corporate objectives are being set by understanding what is happening inside the organization and also evaluating what could happen in near future by considering external factors like political, social, economic and so on and so forth. So by understanding all those things, it defines the overall vision, mission and long-term goals. Next comes the departmental objective. Well, departmental objectives are derived from the corporate goal which we have set in the first level. They focus on specific functions like marketing, finance, HR and etc. whatever functions the organization is dealing with. Next comes the team or unit objectives. So they are set for a specific team or units within the departments. Also, they ensures that coordination and effective implementation of departmental plans are being done. So that is team and unit objectives. And lastly, we have individual objectives again, which is of core importance. So they are set for each employee separately. They define roles clearly, responsibility as well as expected performance. So these are the basic 4 levels of objectives of MBO. So in this video, we have understood about the introduction of MBO, the evolution, how it has been evolution, the contribution of Peter Drucker, the definition, core definition given for MBO, and also the various level of objectives are being explained. I hope the concept has been clear to you. Thank you.